Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. And the Warhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here's Lopez to throw. That's caught. It's Acker. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Lopez to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the shot that clears can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. He'll try to do it himself. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Lopez fires to the wideout. Right on target this time. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the shot that clears will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Shot to clear. Great job by the back on the option.
No bones about it on that third down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Warhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He was right on target in their victory last. Better than 70% completion rate and more than 350 yards. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Being chased. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Throwing, Lopez. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run. The Chanticleers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Lopez wants to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Warhawks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kick. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Coastal! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UL has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job.
There's some room. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Warhawks! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Lopez zings it complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the shot to clear is with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll go back to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion, and try to get on the field and get some points on the board.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Lopez. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Could be an alley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Lets it fly. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. Attacker. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the shot that clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Here's Lopez to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 4th down, Lopez. He's going to take off. There he goes. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. From the red zone, looking for a space. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Warhawks are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holley will update his condition soon. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Warhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! Now look what I found. Say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down. Fine. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 34-yard attempt coming. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's out of bounds. '24 probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Running behind that left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lopez makes the grab. It's Acker. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The shot that clears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. 10. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver. Corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's got the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down will open up the final period. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Fires quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. They get to him as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Finds a seam. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, we talk about the 3 facets in football: offense, defense, and special teams, and that huge return extends their lead here late. That is such a gut punch, but what a great job picking up blocks, and a phenomenal job by that return man, showing you the vision and the speed to score that touchdown.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Nice move to pick up yardage. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. back to pass. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This it's turning up the intensity.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And no problem.